Welcome home, Bitcoin Truth Seekers. It is Monday, November 13th, 12:05 p.m. here in the Arizona desert. I'm just checking my settings real quick. Okay, all is good. Sorry, everybody. No camera today. BitcoinDailyView.com. Got more for you there. You can always buy me a coffee. Check out blockchain education. A lot of my TA methodology is based on that system. Nice discount code there if you sign up. And by the way, I'll be deleting the Bitcoin Daily View Telegram channel. Anyway, or wherever it's at. Yeah, there. I found that it was a pain in the butt to moderate, so I just killed it. Anyway, FinViz, looking at stuff in general. It's looking good. All the indexes were recently green, but some of them just turned red. So Dow is green, NASDAQ is red, S&P 500 is red, Russell 2000 is green. So kind of a sideways day for the big indexes. S&P 500, Tesla roaring today. Eli Lilly is making, is roaring. NVIDIA, of course, roaring. Some things are doing quite well, but in general, it's a bit of a meh market there for the S&P 500 today. Looking at the volume for Bitcoin trading explicitly, last 24 hours is 3.8 billion, down 11.38%. Looking at longs versus shorts, people aren't trying too hard today. Some wrecked longs, some wrecked shorts that I see here on the hourly chart, but people are kind of keeping their cards close to their chest. I don't think people are getting too extravagant. Although there's that $2.3 million sell. Boom. Bet they were trying to move the market down a little bit. This is where you can watch the big money. If you ever want to try this out, I'll put it in the live chat. It's actually a very useful tool to get a see and feel for what the big hands are doing, and you can tune this, and it's free. It's a great thing. So right now, no one's trying too hard. Seeing some big sells come in, but in general, market's just kind of sideways today with a slight downtrend, and it seems like it's just in the right spot where no one's trying too hard to make money on leverage, which is good because that way we won't see any mega wrecks today. Looking at longs versus shorts on Binance, where the big money is, and volume 5.2 billion. I'm sorry, 52% long, 47% short. So a slight long bias today there. Looking at the top 20 exchanges, are almost all in the green with a slight uptick today. Looking good. That spot trading volume across all pairs. All right, looking at Bitcoin, the top 100, Bitcoin at 36,782. Not too bad. The top 100 are a mix of green and red. Filecoin doing good today. Anything else that I recognize? BitGet token, BGB, is doing pretty good, 10% up. In general, a lot of red, a lot of green. Nice to see Filecoin doing well. That's just Phil is the ticker. Maker doing quite well. MKER. I'm sorry, just MKR. Maker's up like 9%. Frax share, I'm not even sure what it is. FXS. I'm not sure what that project is. ApeCoin, kind of fun. Ape doing 5.5% up. So some things definitely in the green today. Celestia, TIA is up 9.5%. So definitely we got some coins that are doing quite well today. Let's look at some commodities. So DXY, these are all daily charts. So DXY, you can see, I forget what this pattern is called. Too much of a slant here. I don't know. Somebody call it a bull flag. We'll see what happens, but definitely got a bit of a unique pattern going here. In general, DXY is on a downwards channel, and I think really until it breaks to the top or the up, topside or upside, we really don't know what this means, but I think that it's heading down. We'll see what happens, and this is very, very telling. Is it going to roll down to the bottom of the chart this week? The bottom of this channel this week, and give alts and everything else some room to breathe and run, or is it going to bump that top and just wreck everything? So we'll see what happens. Dollar strength index overall, I think, is in a downwards channel on the daily. Here's a big one that I like seeing, especially if you're a commodities trader. This is just basically U.S. oil. So looking at oil, I could take this ray and go way back here with it if I wanted. Basically, I'm seeing previous support and resistance we're seeing a bounce on that with oil, and definitely it's just now breaking the 200 moving average on the daily chart. So I think oil, there's no way oil is going to stay down in the current geopolitical situation. So I think I myself am looking to get into some oil ETFs as to do some commodity trading, because I know you're playing with smaller percents in crypto, but when you get these nice swing trades, especially 200 moving average bounces on the daily, I think it's kind of golden. So I mean, I certainly would not have minded riding some of this up. And also, here's an interesting thing about oil. If we do look here, this is a head and shoulders, bonk, 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 but it didn't fail. It bounced. So anyway, if you're a commodities trader, let me know in the comments how you might trade oil, because I think that it's money. I'm just saying. I mean, I know it kind of sucks because it costs more to drive around, but I filled up over the weekend, and I'm expecting gas to probably start moving up per gallon here in the U.S. and everywhere else throughout the week. And watch out, because we're at maybe $78 right now, but with geopolitical situations, it could be $150, a barrel. So just be careful. And if you are a commodity trader, hedge in, because it might help you fill that gas tank if you make some money. Not financial advice. Gold here. Thing about gold, we are seeing gold's return down here on the daily chart, the 200 moving average. Definitely, this is an area where we've seen previous support resistance. This is an area that gold likes to play with right here. Boom, like right there. So we're bouncing off that 200. Let's see if that continues. I would not be surprised if it does. So that's looking good. Silver here, it's below the 200 moving average on the daily chart, and it just cannot seem to get a break, but it is playing around with previous, I would say, support and resistance. Boom, right there. So let's see if it makes a bounce. Silver definitely, not financial advice, but I'm just saying it's in a buy zone if you ask me. But be careful. I might go stack some silver coins this week. I think like I say, we're going to see a bounce of commodities soon. Who knows? But it just all depends. But definitely, there's no way oil's hanging out down here at $78 a barrel. No, just forget it. That is fantasy land. So that's ain't gonna last anyway. So Bitcoin on the daily, it's been running. It's looking good. The only thing is, I think we're starting to see a little bit of a turnaround here. Let's look on a 4-hour chart here. I think this is where we're really seeing it roll over. Yeah, we are. So on the 4-hour chart, we definitely did not complete a bar cycle right about here, where usually you would have expected and maybe seen a 200 moving average bounce. We kept running, and definitely, I think you could see a channel here. You could see a parallel channel. We could do a bit of an upwards channel here. I think that was running pretty strong for a while. I can go right about here. It did break that channel. It didn't find support on the top. It's going back into the channel. 4-hour chart. Let's actually check out. Let's throw in a MACD here. MACD. Let's see how that's looking on the 4-hour. Yeah, 4-hour MACD is rolled over. So I'm going to wait for that tangent to turn up. It's still above the 200 moving average, but right now Bitcoin is very indecisive. I really wouldn't trust this thing to go one way or the other. We shall see, but definitely on the 4-hour chart, in my opinion, we're losing it, man. We're rolling over. Okay, so looking at the, what I should have done actually. Let me go back there. Sorry, one thing we really should look at while we're hanging out here on the daily chart, and I should have fired it up. Sorry about that. I did not. Is the MACD on the daily? No, daily MACD. Yeah, look at that. It rolled over. So MACD is below the signal. Histogram's going the wrong way. So everybody, abandon ship, bail. I'm just kidding. Do what you see fit, but definitely looking at this daily chart with the same channel on there that was, you can see we didn't break above the channel, find support, and keep going. We're back in it. Now, I'm just not really much of a shape trader, so sorry that I can't tell you what that is, but you do have a little stick here, and you got kind of like a little flag thing, and some would call that a bear flag, bull flag, whatever. I honestly, it's not my thing. I don't really look at the shapes that much, but definitely if you see a shape there that makes sense, definitely feel free to comment and let me know. Let us all know what you're seeing. On the 45-minute chart here, definitely we had a beautiful run. I like it. We got sideways, and right now we're on the 45-minute chart. We're seeing that 200 moving average. Are we going to see a bounce there? Indicators are beginning to possibly spin towards the positive side, so I don't know. This is an interesting day. We just don't know what's going to happen, so be careful. I did see Filecoin. I always like Filecoin. It's kind of a cool project. I know that you can play it on Gate.io, Binance US, MEXC, KuCoin, Binance. Look at it on Binance. It's rolling over. But definitely that upwards channel. This could continue. One to watch after it rolls over. We saw Ape was looking kind of good. That's on Binance, KuCoin, and there you go. Ape ran like crazy today. Boom, 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 bounced on about 200 moving average. You can even see this pattern right here. That's a W for a win, but right now it's rolling over. So it looks like in general we're seeing Bitcoin and the alts roll over. So be careful. Gird your loins. Watch out, and we'll see how the day rolls. I thought I would share this today. This is based on this. I won't even say the words on YouTube, any of this. I won't I won't comment by naming any of it. But you know what? If you do like geopolitical analysis, Jeffrey Sachs is an amazing, amazing character with an amazing background. These two guys up here, Alex and Alexander of the Duran, are amazing. If you would like some just enlightened conversation about the geopolitical realities of the world right now, this is about 58 minutes and 51 seconds. I'm getting ready to listen to it myself, and it will be, I am sure, incredibly enlightening. And it just goes to show there are intellectual, smart people who believe in a beautiful resolution to much of the conflict in the world right now, where somehow, even through so much death and destruction, we all come out a little bit wiser and maybe, I don't know, like I say, I'm laying in the forest, I'm looking through the trees at the sky, and I see a lot of light coming through. It is not just the forces of darkness that are at work in this world behind the scenes. And these three guys are definitely part of the forces of light. And I hope that they might inspire you if you so desire to listen. Anyway, thanks for being a Bitcoin truth seeker, believing in a good future for humanity. Thanks for seeing the light through the tree branches. And remember, it's not just the forces of darkness in this world; it's you as well in the towards the forces of good. So keep trading, keep making money in a righteous and good way, and I'll see you next time.